Welcome to the Roundup Episode 10, where we corral all the freshest news stories and bring them to you live every Thursday at 5 p.m. from downtown Canada. This week, we have to go into the next Call of Duty rumors, see where they're going, Season 2 of Black Ops Cold War, the new Xbox wireless headset, the new Mortal Kombat movie trailer, and please, eviscerate, don't destroy, eviscerate the like button and subscribe button. Follow me on Insta and Twitter, exact same name, Cole_Drake41, and I stream from Monday to Thursday at 5 p.m. and enjoy the pod. First news story, Call of Duty 2021 leaks suggested new game may be another World War II title. So every year around this time, there's always Call of Duty leaks that are going on. So this year it might be another World War II game. So let's read into the article. Call of Duty 2021 rumors have finally begun kicking off, what mostly is a yearly tradition for fans of the series. While the next installment of Activision's popular shooter franchise typically isn't officially revealed until late spring or early fall, discussions about the upcoming game often start at the dawn of the new year. Today, the potential leak arrives courtesy of trusted games industry insider Victor Z on Twitter. Reading between the lines of Victor's recent tweets, it suggested that Call of Duty 2021 might be connected to the World War II era, which makes sense. So there were rumors that Infinity Ward might be making the next Call of Duty, which is most likely going to be Modern Warfare 2. If you've ever played the campaign, they kind of set it up for a sequel. But what happened was last year, it was supposed to be Sledgehammer, the team that's making this new game. So they have Sledgehammer, they have Infinity Ward, and they have Treyarch. So they take usually 3 years to make a game. So every year there's a new Call of Duty game, but they put 3 years into it. But this time around, Black Ops Cold War, they only put 2 years into it because Black Ops 4 came out in 2018 and Black Ops Cold War came out in 2020. So they only had 2 years of development time to work on it, and the game is obviously unfinished. There's not as many maps. The campaign was actually pretty decent. I really enjoyed the campaign. Zombies only had one map, but I guess they could just get away with it because they know all the DLC is for free. So they're like, whatever, let's just put it out, which is kind of annoying, to be honest. So Sledgehammer was to come out with a game last year because it was 2017. They came out with World War II. Call of Duty World War II. That was 2017. So it was technically their turn last year, but apparently they were having issues with I think Raven Software, and they were I think they're working on the campaign and Raven was working on the multiplayer. There was some sort of stuff that happened that they had to delay the game. So they've been technically working on this game for 4 years now. And the rumor was that, because they did make a World War II game, so the rumor is that they might be making another World War II era game. So let's keep looking into the article. Speculation began swirling late Tuesday evening when Victor suspiciously tweeted a hammer emoji and attached artwork for 2017's Call of Duty World War II. While the message may have made a lot more sense a few years ago, Victor's history with leaks led many to suggest that the source might be implying that World War II developer at Sledgehammer Games could be working on something new with ties to their previous title. When asked by another user if the game might be a World War III simulation instead, Victor simply replied, World War II. Okay. Sure, okay. To date, Activision has officially confirmed that a new Call of Duty title is expected for release 2021. What? A Call of Duty title is expected for release in 2021? Are you serious? No way. Of course it's a Call of Duty coming out this year. There's always a Call of Duty coming out, no matter what, till we die. Probably past till we die. There'll probably be Call of Duties until 2285 or something. I don't know. I just thought of that number randomly. But let's keep going. Okay. But the publisher has not yet disclosed which of its in-house teams has been assigned to the project. Conventional wisdom suggests Sledgehammer is most likely to be in charge of the task, given that Sledgehammer has gone the longest Call of Duty studio without a major release. So it's going to be 4 years this fall since World War II came out. And World War II had kind of a mixed reception because of the whole loot boxes. And it kind of started the whole banning loot boxes, and now loot boxes aren't really a thing in games nowadays. You can get them, but they're not like, they're not mandatory. They realize that skins are more important, because skins, like, you can make crap ton of money on skins. Like, I've already spent like $40 on skins, and I don't really regret it because they're like tracer packs. So they shoot, like, I have this one skin which shoots out like little 16-bit bullets, and so when you kill somebody, they turn into little bits. And some people might think that's a waste of money, but I think that looks cool. I think that's awesome. But obviously, it doesn't give you an advantage, right? So that's the greatest thing about it. Where to look? Okay, without a major new release. Okay. But those details have yet to be officially confirmed, given that the original Call of Duty World War II rejuvenated the franchise for many gamers who were put off by the feature focus. Yeah. Okay. So before 2017, it was Infinity Warfare, Infinite Warfare, and then I think before that was Advanced Warfare, and before that it was Black Ops 3, and they were all like futuristic shooters. So they're all like jumping off the wall and stuff like that. That's when I took a break from Call of Duty. I didn't really get back into it until so the last one I played like a crazy amount was Black Ops 2. And after that I took a hiatus for a while, and then I came back for was it Black Ops 4? I came back. I got it on a humble bundle deal for like $12. I'm like, why not just grab it? And you get a bunch of other games for a humble bundle as well. So I played that for a bit, but I didn't really get into it as much. But it was it was Modern Warfare that really got me. It was Warzone. Obviously, all my friends downloaded Warzone. We played it, and then eventually I'm like, I'll give Modern Warfare a try. And then I got addicted again. It was just like Call of Duty got me. Call of Duty got me in there. Okay, let's keep going. For many gamers, feature based. Okay, the sense for Activision is to dig back into the tried and true, and well for a potential sequel. Okay. So yeah, so that's the rumor right now. There's another rumor that's out there that might be a Pacific Theater game. I don't think they've ever really done a good. I think World at War they did the Russian side, right? The Soviet Union side. Like, I would love a game where half of it was just the Soviet Union conflict, because like the Soviet Union, there's a video that I watched on YouTube on like how many people died in World War II, and like literally I think half of the people who died in the entire conflict was the Soviet Union, because they paid I think the highest price, because they had that battle of, was it Stalingrad, and I think 1 million people died in that battle. And it's honestly, that'd be a cool game to like, if half of it was like Russia, because obviously they're not gonna make it all Soviet Union, because they have to like cater to Americans and Canadians in the Western market, right? So they can't be doing it. But the Russians, man, they honestly, if it wasn't for the Soviet Union, Nazi Germany would have won for sure, 100%. But yeah, so I would love it if it was like Pacific Theater, like the battle against the Japanese, and also the Soviet theater as well. That would be dope. Okay, on to the second news story. Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and Warzone 2 release date revealed in trailer. So the new season's coming out. We don't really know much about it right now. I think they just released a trailer, but there are rumors that there might be some Warzone changes. I hope so. Like last update, only thing they really changed was the they changed the like under airport. There's like a little bunker that you go inside. That's literally the only change that they made. It's kind of crazy. So there's bound to be more updates. And plus, I don't know, they did add Rebirth Island, but I don't know, I'm not a fan of Rebirth Island. It's just too small. I wanted something bigger, but okay. So Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and Warzone Season 2 finally has a release date of February 25th. So next Thursday. Next Thursday it's going to be coming out. So February 25th, players will be able to enjoy a wide range of new content across the main game and its companion battle royale. The important news was revealed via a cinematic trailer published Tuesday afternoon. Here's what the trailer official description has to say about the upcoming Battle Pass planned to launch later this month. Okay. It's a jungle out there. Let's get a little wild. The cavalry arrives at Season 2. Oh, okay, I'll stop with that voice. Black Ops Cold War on February 25th. After the attack on the Pines, Adler has been taken hostage. Intel leads to Southeast Asia, where Naga, a Perseus operative, there you go, that's what I was saying, has been distributing deadly Nova 6 gas through a vast cartel network. In Season 2, head to the stronghold in the jungles of Laos, to strike back, rescue Adler from captivity, and even the fight. Okay. Beyond the narrative backdrop, there's a few smaller details revealed in this 2-minute clip, as well with regards to weapons. Viewers can get quick glimpses at a crossbow, minigun, and previously unseen SMG. The weapon that looks like a Gagali assault rifle that's made several appearances across the rest of the Black Ops series. The trailer featured characters are also traversing through jungles of Laos, which is a very strong indicator that at least one of the new maps will be located there. That's good. I'm glad that I don't know. I feel like there's so many remakes that they're making. Honestly, I love Express. I don't love Nuketown as much. Nuketown is only good for team deathmatch, honestly. That's the only good thing about Nuketown. But Express is dope. Express is an amazing map. But they really need to create some new maps. Operators most prominently featured is, of course, Naga, who is a green-clad soldier that seems perfectly suited for the map, drenched in plant cover. Judging by his thick Russian accent, it also is abundantly clear that he is on the Soviet side of the war. He plans to use the Novosik supply line as distraction somehow. Okay, I'll stop with the Russian accent. But we don't know yet. We don't yet know what his plans might be. Unfortunately, given the brief nature of the trailer, that's all we know about the Black Ops Cold War Season 2 for now. However, that we will finally have that February 25th release date locked in. Expect Activision to dole out more teasers and explainers over the few days. After all, we still don't have the faintest clue what might be next for Warzone and Zombies, which means there could be additional trailers to detail the critical. Yeah, there's going to be, obviously. There's going to be official different trailers showing about different things going on. I've heard that there's a map. There's rumor that there might be using like some fire team maps, like Sanatorium, or like I forget. There's another map that they use. They might use that for Zombies and make it make that open world map, which would make a lot of sense because the maps in Zombies, they're cool, but like they're very claustrophobic sometimes. The only slight tease that exists for Warzone and Zombies dropped its way onto the Verdansk map last Thursday. Head to the hospital and you might see a trial machine for Zombies. Leakers speculate that this is a strange item, might relate to a new mode called Outbreak. And its alleged mode groups fight off hordes of zombies on a large fire team style map. According to those familiar with the content, Outbreak has previously been described as an open world Zombies. Honestly, that would be sick. Like you're fighting a team and the zombies come out of nowhere and attack you. It would kind of be like, Last of Us 2, but like, more open world. So yeah, February 25th. So we'll probably get some more news, and then next Thursday when it launches the new update, I'll probably go through all the changes on the roundup. All right, on to the next news story. Microsoft announces new Xbox wireless headset available March 16th for $99. This is a ridiculous price. I thought it would be more expensive. Sorry, give me a second. Let's check out the trailer. Sorry about that. $100? That's honestly, I don't know how great the sound quality is going to be, but for a gaming headset, adjustable mic, 15 hours of battery. So they're using the same technology from the Surface Headphones 2. The Surface Headphones 2 have this thing where you can rotate the dial on your right headbands, and you can change the volume. And on the left side, you can rotate it to activate the noise canceling or the ambient sound. So in this case, they're doing game audio on the right side, and then chat audio and game audio. It's a good idea. It makes the same company that made it. It looks sleek, honestly. It looks a lot like the Surface headphones. That is for sure. Let's switch to. Why is this thing still loading? Okay, let's see. So Microsoft is launching a new $99 Xbox wireless headset next month. It is the first wireless Xbox. This is what I found crazy, that they've never made a headset since the 360 days. Like, PlayStation makes headsets all the time. So Xbox headset, the Xbox 360 days, and it's designed to connect with Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and mobile devices via Bluetooth. The Xbox wireless headset design improves nearly every aspect of the basic Xbox One stereo and wire chat headsets that are currently available. Microsoft has learned on its work with the Surface headphones. Obviously, it looks very similar to the Surface headphones. Very similar. To add similar rotating ear cup dials and that let you adjust volume and game audio chat balance. Even like the headband looks like the Xbox, which is called the Surface headphones. I have the Surface headphones. I don't have them on me. They're downstairs, but they're honestly really nice headphones. They're cheaper than the the Sony what are they called, the Sony XM4s. They're obviously not. I don't know, I've never tested out the Sony XM4s, but they're pretty good in terms of sound quality and also noise cancellation. They're a lot cheaper than the Sonys, and they're also way cheaper than the Apple AirPod Maxes, which are like $700 in Canada, which is, I think, ridiculous. But I've heard good things about the sound, but I don't know who'd want to spend $700 on wireless Bluetooth headphones when they could maybe get one of those high-end $1,000 wired headphones. I don't know, with the DAC and all that stuff. But obviously Apple, you paid the Apple tax. That's what it's known for, So okay, let's see. Adjustable cushioned headband. It also supports Windows Sonic, Dolby Atmos, and DTS Headphones X spatial sound technologies. Microsoft has also worked to improve microphone quality with Xbox Party Chat in mind. This new headset has dual beamforming microphones and voice isolation to help isolate background noise. You can also pair the headset to your phone and Xbox at the same time. So it's got that new Bluetooth technology where you can. So most Bluetooth headphones nowadays, they have like this multi-support system where you can do at least two. I don't think you can do three, but you can have two Bluetooth devices working at the same time. I know the Surface headphones too have that bit too as well. So you can also pair the headset. Okay, I already talked about that. At the same time, allowing you to listen to audio or calls from your phone while you game. So obviously you can use it in the app as well, the Xbox wireless headset app. The Xbox wireless headset will last up for 15 hours on battery, which is normal for most gaming headsets. They'll probably die quicker because if you like crank it up a little bit. The Astra A20s that I have right now, the battery is like shit. It's not that great. It used to be like 15 hours, but now I can barely get 10. But I've had this for a while. I've had this for at least 3-4 years. And it's actually lasted me a while. It hasn't broken or anything, so that's what I like about the Astros. So you can also get a 30-minute charge over USB-C will let you play for around 4 hours. A full charge will take around 3 hours, which is pretty good. I remember back in the day, like this thing takes ages to charge. Like you have to like leave this on the entire night. But plus, it's like on micro USB. Like it's not actually. Wait, yeah. Let me see. Yeah, it's micro USB, so it's like very slow. That's the great thing about USB-C technology. Also, updating the Xbox Accessories app to include control over the equalizer, bass boost, auto mute sensitivity, mic monitoring, and brightness of the mic mute light. So that's pretty cool. I like that there's a little light that shows you that it's muted. The new Xbox wireless headset will be available worldwide March 16th, priced at $99. You can pre-order your headset today at the Microsoft Store. Honestly, just the price is really cheap, but I just don't know if these are gonna sound good. Like they might be really crappy headphones, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see the reviews to see how good they are. But that's good. They're being very competitive with their prices. I thought they would come out with a more expensive headset. Like when you think about maybe Xbox making a new gaming headset, you would think maybe they'd go for the $200 or $300 range. But they're trying to price it competitively, which is good. All right, on to the next news story. All right, it's another 2 Xbox news stories in a row. Maybe I'm an Xbox fan. Could be that. All right, Xbox takes back compat to a new extreme, tricks old games to run faster. So this is from Ars Technica. So they just talked about a new update where they're getting older video games to run on newer consoles. May seem like a simple idea. The new boxes are faster and faster, so older, weaker games should just work, right? Things have never quite worked out that way because you know what it is. The new Xbox and PlayStation systems are running on what's an x86 like systems, so they're the same as PC. So like technically, PS4 games and the Xbox, so PS4 and PS5 games are running on the same system technically, same architecture. So they should be able to copy and paste that game onto the PS5. And judging obviously the PS5 has more power, so it should be able to run better. But the problem is the PS3 and games can't run as well on PS4 and PS5 because the architecture was totally different. Like PS3 was like the cell architecture. It was like their own CPU, their own GPU. This is like when PlayStation was like, yeah, let's spend all the money on CPUs and GPUs that we make. Let's not ask AMD or any of these companies to make make stuff for us. So they spent so much money on R&D and like they made a system that was so hard to program for or make games for. But nowadays it's so much easier. So like right now it's just like, oh yeah, we could just run this game, but we can run it at a higher refresh rate or higher frame rate. Let's keep reading into this architecture. So they're worked out way, especially when architecture changes are dramatically between console generations, as I was talking about. Why we've been fascinated by Team Xbox's focus on backwards compatibility. Microsoft engineering team has already gotten hundreds of past gen games to work on the Xbox One family. Can you, Microsoft, if you're listening, can you please make them work on PC? I would love to play the Gears franchise again, Gears 1, 2, and 3 on Xbox Game Pass. That would be awesome. But I do not want to buy an Xbox Series X or S because my PC is literally an Xbox Series X and S. So please get those on PC one of these days. Now that engineers have broken ground on a completely different vision for backwards compatibility, making games from the past, particularly the wimpy base Xbox One, render more fluidly on Xbox Series X and S. This new feature, dubbed FPS Boost, is particularly interesting because it requires zero code updates injection into older games. So they don't even have to go they don't even have to go back into these games to like, oh yeah, now we got more power, horsepower. We can tinker with some stuff. It's just like it's already there, which is pretty awesome. Okay, unfortunately, not remasters, more like reshades. Okay, that's weird. Unfortunately, Microsoft's announcement about the feature on Wednesday fails to explain exactly how it works. Instead, it leaves the storytelling duties to the frame analyst at Digital Foundry, who got exclusive dibs on the story in a Wednesday video game breakdown how the feature works. I'll have to watch this video. I haven't seen this yet. John Linneman confirms that Xbox Series consoles will, while processing older games code, can send data back from Direct3D, a long-stand API used in both Xbox consoles and Windows games, to the game faster than the original consoles did. As a result, all internal game logic continues to render at its original target frame rate. Yet the crucial stuff for 3D frame rate performance, from animations to camera movement, can get a frame rate boost without breaking the underlying game. Linneman reports that this happens with neither game code modifications nor I&I adjustments. I don't know what the fuck I&I adjustments are. I have no idea about that. During the broadcast, the Digital Foundry Richard Ledbetter chimes in to compare this to PC gaming ecosystem of mods, particularly popular post-processing injector mods like Reshade that fans often reply to PC versions left unintended by their creators. Cough cough near Automata. Okay, I don't get that joke. I'm a geeky fucking sorry, I got corona. I apologize. I'm a geeky fucking nerd, but I don't know any of this shit. Digital Foundry Video joins us at Ars Technica in raising a serious eyebrow at how this feature is rolling out in the form of 5 relatively low-profile games, all the Xbox One generation, from all from the Xbox One generation. The below listed boosted apply to both Xbox Series X and S. So UFC 4, that's a random game to pick. 30 to 60 FPS, new Lucky's, Super Lucky's Tale, I don't care. 60 to 120, that's a pretty big jump. Pretty big jump, actually. Far Cry 4, 30 to 60. I can't believe Far Cry 4 on Xbox One was 30 frames per second. That is crazy. Watch Dogs 2 was 30. That's an open world game. Actually, both of these are open world. That so makes this 30 frames. Sniper Elite 4. Oh man, I always wanted to play Sniper Elite 4 at 60 frames per second. So these updates are set to roll out today across Xbox Series consoles, while a new per-game series of visual toggles will roll out this spring. According to Microsoft, this menu will include FPS boost, auto HDR, and according to Linneman, perhaps other options like anisotropic filtering. As Linneman Ledbetter points out, Microsoft has already teased plans to update frame rates from existing software, particularly Fallout 4. I think Fallout 4 probably ran at 20 frames per second. That's how bad that game ran on consoles. Now Microsoft technically owns publishing rights to thanks to ZeniMax and Bethesda acquisition. But FO4 didn't appear in today's presentation. Okay, so it's good. Anybody who really likes playing older games, you're going to get an added benefit of higher frame rates. So on to the next news story. So again, this isn't a video game news story technically. It's about a movie, but it's a new trailer for Mortal Kombat. So when I found this, when I was looking at this news story, only the Russian trailer had leaked for the game. I mean for the movie. But I found out that they just decided to put out the trailer anyways. So this is a Red Band trailer. I probably shouldn't play this. I probably shouldn't play this on Twitch. I watched the Russian one, but I didn't know what they were saying at all. So I'll finally get some context on what they're saying. I could hear them saying stuff, but it was like Russian, but with the English right under. But the Russian was kind of overpowering it. But yeah, now let's watch this. I've already seen the trailer, but now let's get some context. Sorry, I can't talk. Let's get some context. Let's get some context. All right, let's do this. Wait. Yeah, the game.
About this 7 years ago, on a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive.
Sub-Zero.
When we got there, it tore through our unit in seconds.
That's so cool.
The target has superhuman abilities. It had the same marking you do, Cole.
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
It's not a birthmark, Cole.
Why does he have a Mortal Kombat birthmark? That's kind of fucking weird.
Throughout history, different cultures all over the world reference a great tournament of champions. That dragon marking? I think it's an invitation.
That's a scorpion.
to fight
This is
for
pretty sick.
something known.
Oh man, I love that it's like super duper violent. I was a big fan of those 90s movies, but like, no, actually not the last one. Let me pause. I was a huge fan of the first one, but the second one's not that great. It's actually really bad. It's probably one of the worst movies ever made. But I just hated that it was PG-13. Like, Mortal Kombat, you need the violence, man. You need the blood and gore.
That's Kano.
Oh, Kane.
Name's Jax.
Kung Lao. Lord Raiden. The fate of Earth is in our hands.
No matter how many of my people you put in the ground.
Ew, was that Katana?
We will not fail.
Shao Kahn.
Kill them.
Was that Shao Kahn? Shit. Who was that? Let me go back a little bit.
Your champions.
I'm Sonya.
Sonya. Sonya fighting Kano. Obviously, Sonya has to fight Kano. Okay, that's Katana. I think.
It's in our hands.
Wait, where's. Yeah.
These are your champions.
I'm Sonya. That's Kano.
I'm Liu Kang.
Let me go back further.
You've been chosen.
Of
Oh.
champions.
I went back to.
I'm Sonya. That's Kano.
I'm Liu Kang.
I'll go with her.
Name's Jax.
Kung Lao. Lord Raiden. The fate of Earth is in our hands.
There we go.
No matter how many of my people you put in the ground.
Yeah, there you go. That's Katana, yeah.
We will not fail.
Shao Kahn.
Kill them.
I think that's Shao Kahn. Or is that Shang Tsung? That doesn't look like Shao Kahn's uniform. Not uniform, but it's like costume. It might be Shang Tsung. Oh, yeah. Animality. Goro! Obviously, they gotta have a fight with Sub-Zero versus Scorpion. Oh shit! Get over. Yeah, obviously you gotta say that. This looks, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Like, okay, well, the trailer's not done yet. They got the little Mortal Kombat music in the back. Oh.
Kano wins. You fucking beauty.
So that looks interesting. Like they definitely got the feel right. Hopefully the story's good. But I'm glad to have gore finally. It took so long for a brutal Mortal Kombat movie. When I saw the Red Band trailer, I'm like, oh, thank God they finally got it right. So hopefully the story's cool. There was this new character. I remember I was reading an article about it. Where is this guy? Yeah, it's a new character, Cole. So Johnny Cage is like not even like you don't even see him in this trailer. He's got to be in this movie because he was one of the original characters. I'm assuming. Yeah, he was in Mortal Kombat 1, I think. He was. He's got to be in this movie. Some people are saying he might be Johnny Cage. That might just be. His name might be Cole Cage. I don't know. I have no idea, but it would be interesting. But they made a new character just for the movie.
Had the same
I don't know why exactly.
Cole.
The Katana's in it. Obviously, Scorpion's in it. Okay, so that was the roundup. I'm looking forward to it. It said, when did it say it's coming out? Let me go back to April 16th. It's coming out soon. So HBO Max. I live in Canada. We have this thing called Crave, and I wonder if it's coming out on there. I hope it does, because I do not want to go to the movie theater. I'd rather just watch it on there. But yeah, give me about 5 minutes to start up Warzone, and then